Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment before we get into it. We post 5 videos a week. And this time, if you guys keep up with the channel, or if you don't know, we do the profile series at the start of every playoffs. This year is a little different because we got the play-in tournament. We actually did do that last year. And before we get into the play-in tournament profiles, or actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a play-in tournament matchups series, like when that gets decided, and then we'll do the team profiles individually for every team going into the playoffs. But before we do that, Irwin brought up this great idea, like, hey, let's show some love to all the other teams that are in the mix. So this time we're gonna cover right now the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls, because as of this recording, they're in the mix of still possibly making the play-in tournament. So you know what? It's almost like a profile series, and we're like, fuck it, let's just go into it.
Yeah, man. We the North, man. We the North. Shit, the Raptors, man. The fall hasn't been that well, you know.
It has not, and I don't think anyone expected the Raptors to fall this bad this quickly. Because last year they surprised everybody.
I disagree.
And this year's
Raptors
they surprised everybody in a bad way.
This year's Raptors is what people were expecting when Kawhi left.
Yeah.
For them to be this bad. But obviously, you know, as what happened to last year, they played really well.
Siakam stepped the fuck up.
Siakam stepped up. Lowry
Van
showed
Fleet
that.
did his thing.
Lowry showed that. Van Fleet definitely stepped up. Lowry's still showing that he has a lot left.
Lowry showed that the Lakers should have done that trade.
Yeah, from what it looks like. Or the Heat should have pulled the trigger and include Tyler Hero.
Or the Sixers should have just done something.
But obviously,
Lowry, I'm always gonna fuck with Lowry because he shows that us regular chubby men can still ball.
The funny thing is, man, he's not even chubby, man. He just has a round face. That's all it is, man. You know, all these NBA players, man, they're in good shape, man. You see their body fat, they're like at 10%, you know, 11%.
I don't know if Lowry's at 10%, bro. I don't know about all that.
my hair in the comments, yo, fuck out of here, this guy in the black, bro. Lowry's at least at 20% body fat. But anyways, man, before we get into it with the Raptors, you already know what time it is, man. BTD stats time.
Okay, let's start with the Raptors. A 2020-21 roster and stats. All right, let's start with, I mean, you guys see the images, you guys can see everything that you guys want to see. But all right, let's talk about points per game. They're 18th in the league at 111.7, and points allowed, they're 13th in the league at 111.3. Simple rating system, 0.22. Their pace is 99.3. And this kind of surprised me, but their offensive rating at 112.6 is 14th in the league, which is not too bad considering how low they are in the seeding, you know what I mean, especially for an Eastern Conference. Yeah. And the defensive rating as well, 112.1, 13th in the league, all totaling a net rating of 15th out of 30. And this is, as of this recording at least, top scorer for the team leaders, Pascal Siakam at 20.9. Rebounds, Pascal Siakam at 7.2. Assists, Kyle Lowry at 7.3. Steals, Van Fleet showing he plays that D, 1.7. And Chris Boucher at blocks, 1.9. And then hopping over to Chi-Town. Chicago Bulls, man, I really hope this guy's
sad, man. His boy is never gonna get into the playoffs,
bro. What? Yo, for real, bro. Yo, Billy Donovan, man. I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel he's a little overrated as a coach. But anyways, points per game, they're at 110.9. 21st in the league. Makes sense. Opponents points allowed per game, 112.5. 19th in the league. SRS negative 1.84. 22nd.
What? Negative in SRS? Man.
Their pace is at 99.3. Their offensive rating, 110.9, 20th in the league. And defensive rating of 112.5, 17th in the league. Net rating, negative 1.6, 22nd in the league. Which makes a lot more sense when you look at their seeding. So when we look at the Raptors, to me it kind of intrigues me, like, oh, that's interesting. And then for the Bulls, you already know who their team leaders for points going to be. Zach LaVine at 27.5. Thaddeus Young, rebounds, 6.2. Zach LaVine back again for assists at 5.1. Thaddeus Young back again at 1.1 for steals. And Patrick Williams averaging 0.6 for blocks. So that's the Bulls. That's the Raptors. Do they have a genuine shot at making it into the tourney? Before you get into it, it's a no, bro. I'm sorry, bro. What are you gonna say? It's a no. It's a no.
Oh, okay, man. Just wrap it up and just give up, man, and just tell the teams, hey, man.
Good episode.
Yeah, exactly. Look, man. I'm gonna start with the Bulls since they're the number 12 seed and work my way up.
Okay.
It's a shame, man, that it looks like the Bulls are not gonna make the playoffs because I really wanted to see your boy Levine.
Yeah.
Finally, let the NBA know, have some shine, what he's got to do.
And especially after that whole trade they made and people were like, oh, okay, they're going to make a run for, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And, I mean, granted, Zach LaVine hasn't been playing, but still, like, y'all got to hold it down for your leader at least a little bit. At least a little bit.
But yeah, to hop onto that, man, they don't have the leader, in Levine. They got to play the Sixers, the Celtics, the Nets twice. They got to play the Bucks as well. And I do understand that probably the Nets, and especially the Bucks, since that's the last game of their season, they're going to be resting players. No, man. If I was Zach LaVine,
I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's safe to say, man. They have no chance whatsoever.
You know what I'm hearing?
I give them a 20% chance they're gonna make the play-in tournament.
You know what I hear?
What?
You hear those backpacks getting packed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Zach getting ready to leave.
Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Like in TNT, like they're going fishing.
Oh yeah.
that.
You know where Zach LaVine could do some fishing?
Where?
Florida.
Man, you tell everywhere, man. I go to Florida, man.
Florida, man. We got two teams. I didn't say no specific. I'm just saying Florida.
Yeah, except one is a first class organization and another one's a dumpster fire.
Shots fired.
Where are you gonna go? I mean, Disney's only a 4-hour drive, from Miami. I mean,
that's true.
That's sacrifice.
But speaking of Florida,
but anyways,
the third team in Florida now
is playing right now in Tampa, the Tampa Bay Toronto Raptors.
I thought you were gonna say Tampa Bay Raptors, the Tampa Bay Toronto Raptors. I like that.
I guess so. It has a nice ring to it. Look,
TBT Raptors.
I give them a slightly higher chance because you know what?
Hell yeah.
When they played the Lakers, they easily could have packed things up, but hey, they stepped up, and despite the Lakers having LeBron, they got that W. And it seems like from what it looks like, they're aware at the point that this is their last season with franchise icon Kyle Lowry. That hey, they're not gonna pack it in. Let's give Kyle Lowry one more chance of a push to get into the play-in tournament and see what we gotta do.
No, I agree with you because we already saw the ratings for offensive and defensive. It was higher than anyone would expect for someone at their seeding. Yeah. Also, they got Nick Nurse. Yeah. And while Pascal Siakam has not been performing what expectations were this season, it's still Pascal Siakam. I don't think he's
not scrub.
He's not a Batman player, but he's still a great Robin. And right now, he has to play Batman. And I think if OG Anunoby can come back in. And they got Norman Powell, Fred VanVleet, Kyle Lowry, Gary Trent Jr.
Powell's not there anymore. He got traded to the Blazers.
That's right.
It's Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. I think they can make him push, especially when you consider while Westbrook has been pushing the Wizards.
Look,
they can still slip up. Let's be honest. Wizards can still slip up. Look, it's Washington at the end of the day.
They have a matchup. The Raptors, after this recording, I believe is the 5th of March. Not of March, 5th of May.
You wish it was March.
I know. No, it's all good. Cinco de Mayo, man. Taco Day.
Yo, Cinco de Mayo 2023. Y'all know where y'all find me.
What?
Guardians Galaxy 3 coming out.
What? Only the real ones know. That's going to be very important for the Raptors to see if they're going to make the play-in tournament or not. Because right now the Wizards are ahead of them. The Raptors do what they got to do, man, and they got a lot of veterans in that team. Hey,
not just veterans, championship pedigree. A couple of those players still got that championship pedigree. The coach still has that championship pedigree.
Depending on that matchup, or as of right now, man, at this recording, I give them a 35% chance of making the play-in tournament.
I give the Bulls 5%. I'll give the Raptors. You give them what, 40?
The Raptors, I give them 35%.
35. I'll give them. I want to say 50, but 50 is a little high. I'm gonna give them 45.
Yeah, I say that out of respect, man, for the Wizards, even though they're a dumpster fire. But Westbrook, he's doing his thing.
Beal and Westbrook do not have what Siakam, Lowry, VanVleet, and Nurse have.
That's
championship experience.
Yeah, I mean,
it goes a long way. I'm just saying, especially when it comes to pressure like this.
It does go a long way, but hey, we'll see. What happens when it comes to that?
Low key, I think I would rather see the Wizards play just because Beal and Westbrook versus either of the top teams, that'd be sick. Even if they'll probably lose, they'd just be sick.
Yeah, man. If Westbrook is hot and if Beal is hot, those two can light you up, man. And that's gonna be very scary. Whoever they see in the
if they face Philly, like if Philly ends up getting the first seed, I'd rather them face Philly in the first round versus the Wizards. Like I already see potential fights happening, especially between Westbrook and Simmons.
Yeah, but maybe, man. But remember, that's just to get into the play-in tournament, and there's pretty good teams, going down there in the play-in tournament as well. You have the Celtics. You have the Melo Ball as the number 8 seed. That should be interesting.
Melo Ball playing,
to see
softball.
It should be lit.
Bowling out here.
But anyways, man, you guys let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. Do you think any of these two teams have a chance of making the play-in tournament? Who would you like to see in the play-in tournament, out of these two teams? You rather see the North or you rather see the Bulls? And hopefully Andrade's boy comes back.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not happening. But either way.
Cool. Just leave. Zach, please just leave Chicago already, bro.
Try to get to Miami, bro.
Everybody's telling you to do so. Listen to everybody.
Yeah, listen to us. But either way.
Fall under peer pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be different. Be like the crowd.
Every great decision in life comes from peer pressure.
What? Yeah.
The lessons of BTD.
Yeah. BTD after hours. But either way, man, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Catch us on TikTok, Twitter, Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep with ball. Catch you guys soon. For now, later.
Take care.